mind if we remove our name tags?
All right, are the judges all ready? And the timer? And the viewers. Hansel and Gretel, a children's story. Or so it may seem on the surface, but underneath the implications are...
They're mind-boggling,
stupefying,
and definitely open to interpretation.
by Ken Bradbury.
Oh, Hansel, it's a lovely day.
Yes, well, except for the fact that our mother died, our father remarried a very wicked woman who claims we eat too much and left us dear daddy out into the forest to leave us to starve. But other than that, it's a perfect day.
But look, Hansel, I have this handful of breadcrumbs, which I have been dropping, thus assuring us that we will find our way back.
You're truly a wonderful sister.
Thanks.
Unfortunately, you're not a very smart one. Look, the birds have eaten all your bread.
Oh, crumb.
But look, there's a house made of candy. Let's eat that.
Before supper?
We are the victims of neglect. We may do as we wish. You're right.
Look, Hansel, a wicked witch. She's tying you up. She's throwing you into a cage to fatten you, and she's nearly blind.
Never fear, Gretel, for each day I have to stick this chicken bone out of the cage when she comes to check my finger. She says she shall eat me when I get fat, but I have fooled her.
Oh, Hansel, now she wants to stick my head in the oven to see if it is hot enough. I shall ask her to stick her head in, Hansel.
Excellent idea, Gretel.
There. She's dead.
End of story.
Hooray!
But since it's a rather dull story,
We still are 5 minutes away from our time minimum.
let us suppose this untidy tale was a murder mystery. Dum da dum dum. Dum da dum dum dum. It was a cool Friday afternoon. I was working day watch on the homicide division. My name's Hansel. I'm a cop.
Name Gretel.
Who's the dead broad?
A witch.
Witch?
Witch.
How'd she die?
I killed her.
With what?
An oven.
You hit her with an oven?
I shoved it in. I cooked her.
Great. Another 934. That's the third witch cooking I've had this week.
This ain't no copycat crime, officer. It was my own idea. She deserved it.
Most witches do. Got any witnesses?
My brother Hansel over there. The one holding the chicken bone. Chicken bone.
You do that often?
Sort of a hobby.
Well, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to take you down to the station.
Whatever you say.
Oh, and these breadcrumbs yours? We found them in the forest.
Oh, great.
But how would Shakespeare have handled this?
Hansel, Hansel, why art thou so downcast?
Oh, Gretel, dearest of sisters, 'tis the wicked witch that hath entombed me. Looketh, even now she doth come to check my finger.
Oh, this wretched of women. Oh, I shall give thee more than double thy toil and trouble.
Oh, get off it! Get off it! She wants to cook me! Hark, even now I hear the cauldron boil. Do not ask for whom it boils, Gretel. It boils for me. Quick, do the deed while she turneth away but a bit.
To shove or not to shove? That is the question.
Shovest thou, please, shovest!
Whether it is nobler in the mind to suffer the gripes and groans of yon winding brother.
Shovest, for even now she turns down!
Hansel, Hansel, wherefore art thou, Hansel? A rose by any other name would burn as quickly
Yet
all under I this wicked deed. For what better stuff am I than her if into the oven thither she goes?
Well, I'm burning!
Burn, burn, my conscience burns with thoughts so grieved and maddened. To push, to pull, and alas, to shove no more.
I'm dead.
All's well that ends well. Alas, poor Hansel, I knew him well, a witch. Now lieth he as still as potash on Flanders fields.
Unsatisfying, to say the least. But what about vaudeville?
Da 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 da. That witch is mean.
How mean is she?
You kick her in the heart, you break your toe.
That's me.
That's mean. She once dated a warlock with a wooden leg.
What happened?
She got mad and broke it off.
That's me.
Da 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 da.
And ugly. When she was born, her father went down to the zoo and threw rocks at the stork.
That's ugly.
I once asked her, is that your face or did you block a kick?
That's ugly.
She's got everything imaginable I'd want, though.
Really?
Yeah, bulging muscles and a mustache.
That's ugly.
But at least she's not two-faced.
She's not?
If she had two, you think she'd wear that one?
English drawing room comedy will be much more suitable.
Gretel, dear.
Yes, Hansel.
I do hate to be a bother, but would you mind giving the dear old witchy poo the shovo?
I beg your pardon.
Oh, I know it's rather dreary and all considering the heat, but if you could just nudge her a bit toward the hot box, eh?
Oh, you always were the clever one, weren't you, Hansel? Here, how about a spot of tea before we do the dirty deed?
Dashing. Oh, dear, Gretel, the old gal seems to be moving me toward the rotisserie. Rather an inconvenience, don't you think?
How dash it, old Hansel, you've spilt your tea.
Mummy won't be happy. It seems to be getting a bit hot in here, what?
Shall I open a window?
Oh, no, don't fret yourself. It'll be over in a minute. Gretel, could you spare a moment?
Something the matter?
Just a trifle, really, but I seem to be burning.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're right. It's my problem. Well, say goodbye to your daddy for me, won't you?
Of course.
Ashes to ashes. Ta-ta.
Cheers. Unlimited possibilities.
All a trifle unsatisfying, though. Unless...
Yes!
The soap opera! Gretch!
Yes, Hans?
You killed her.
I...
You killed her. Dirk and Dad told me I couldn't trust you.
But she was about to kill you.
Don't lie to me! Ever since I found out about Shannon's amnesia, and that I was her long-lost brother who had the facelift in New York when we were staying at Staff and Danning's.
That was Bo and Derek.
Who told you that?
Barton
Now look at Jessica.
Not according to Abby and Bo.
Can we stop? I really hate this one.
Me too. Musical comedy.
Oh, what a beautiful morning.
The birds of paradise just stole my bread.
But it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Look, a big rock candy mountain.
There is someone walking behind you. Turn around.
Whenever I feel afraid, I hold my head up high.
If I had the wings of an angel over these prison bars, I would fly.
Hello, witchy, well, hello, witchy. It's so nice to shove you back where you belong. Ding dong, the witch is dead.
It's also shallow, though.
Meaningless.
We must go deeper. Deeper into the piece.
Hansel,
Yes, Greta?
the bread
Yes.
that I scattered along the path, I don't know what came over me. It's like I wanted us to get lost.
I understand.
I wonder what he means by I understand. He never takes me seriously. Just because I'm a woman, he feels threatened by me. I know he does. I knew you would.
I knew you would. She's taking me for granted. Again. She's always tried to connect with me emotionally. Doesn't she know men are from Mars? If you drain us of our emotion, we have nothing left. Thank you.
Thank you? What does he want? Everything's a ploy with him, a gimmick. He uses words as a tool. If he can't dominate, then there's nothing left of him. How can I truly discover who I am if I'm constantly under the thumb of his male need to be in charge of everything?
Stop! Thank you. I wonder what she meant by that. It's over.
Oh. And so the story ends.
One dead witch.
2 hyperactive children overdosed on sucrose.
An oven that can't be used again for baking cookies.
And a father that still has a lot of explaining to do.
Unsatisfying.
Unbelievable, but open to interpretation. And that's why we call it theater. Ta-da!